Hello, I am Vandiana Gaming, and today we are back in Call of Duty Ghosts. This is the multiplayer at the moment, and I just wanted to talk about basically now that I've had a chance to sort of play the game for a lot. I think I have almost like 10 hours game time now, or something. Um, that's like including like all the game modes like extinction, squads, whatever. I haven't really played the campaign because I don't think I'm going to enjoy it, to be honest. Because it's not like it's like a new one. And the only reason like I really liked say Black Ops 2 etc because it was continuing on. I wanted to sort of see the story, but whatever. So let's get on to this. So basically before I start off, I just want to say I am enjoying the game and I think it has a lot of potential. However, being a PC player myself, they've let down Infinity Ward have let down their PC community quite like insanely a lot. Like it's not just sort of the FPS issues, the server side lag, and sort of different. It's just the laziness of it all. Like I showed it in my extension video. Like it says press A to purchase. Like come on, you're producing one of the biggest games. Like you're one of the biggest companies there is, and you can't even get that right. It's just I'm quite disappointed with that. And then of course if you add on top of that there are pretty bad server side hosting, or I don't know what to call it really, but basically the servers suck. Like you can walk around a corner and you'll be dead before you even fully turn the corner. So like people complain about the netcode in Battlefield 4, but like this is like I know it's COD, so it's kind of a bit more expected, but still like you get one shot and it's ridiculous. Well, you obviously don't get one shot, but just because of the animation, it just seems like you're just getting blown apart, and it's it has its issues, but I still think it once all those are fixed because it will get smoothed out eventually. I assume like they'll patch it, update things, hopefully get like the coding right and whatever. But yeah, so it should be fixed, and hopefully when it is, it'll be a really good game because I really enjoyed Black Ops 2 on PC, and this sort of I was speaking to a friend the other day. I was sort of kind of saying if you combine the because I don't particularly like the Infinity Ward sort of maps. I know like they like darker maps and stuff, but I preferred the Treyarch maps. So we were saying like if they Treyarch made the maps and then Infinity Ward did the gameplay itself, because like the gunplay from the Infinity Ward's series I think is a bit better than Treyarch. Just sort of the way it feels, etc. I think that's a bit better. But yeah, so basically, I think it's okay so far. There's definitely a lot of room for improvement, and hopefully that will be improved. But we'll sort of see how that goes in future. But okay, so now I'm going to sort of talk about the guns in the game. It's like what my kind of like favorites are, and well, yeah. So what my favorites are basically, and which guns I think are going to be sort of most used. So kind of like in Black Ops 2, we had like the MSMC, um, what else? M8A1, sort of things like that. I'm mainly going to talk about the submachine guns though because I haven't tried out many of the assault rifles. Um, but yeah, so let's just jump into it. So at the moment in this gameplay, I'm using the Bison, and I believe I have fast mag. No, sorry, not fast mag. Rapid fire and muzzle brake. I think it's muzzle brake, the one that makes it do more damage at long range, whatever that is. On it. So I actually really like this gun. It's got quite low recoil, which I quite like about it because it's very good gun for long range, and hopefully, and considering some of the maps in Ghost are a bit bigger than they were in Black Ops 2, I think the longer range on the submachine gun definitely helps it out. So I do really like this gun. The other submachine gun that I really like is the MTAR-X, and that's kind of I can see that sort of being the Scorpion of Call of Duty Ghost, the incredibly overpowered one. It's kind of a scumbaggy weapon because I was using it with rapid fire and it was literally just tearing people up. I do like how the rapid fire works now. It increases your fire, but there's not as much like increased vehicle recoil. Like this gun has rapid fire on it, and as you can see, there's not a lot of like insane recoils. Where like if you compare it to like I don't know, putting fat rapid fire on like the MSMC in Black Ops 2, it would just be insane recoil. So I do think it's good, very good, and also just the general recoil from submachine guns. There's not really a need to put foregrip on them anymore. Whereas in Black Ops 2, unless you were very good at sort of controlling the recoil, you kind of needed it. So I'm quite happy about that, and hopefully I will be able to sort of get better at the submachine guns because they are my favorite guns. I don't particularly like assault rifles. I think they're sort of too slow to just like dogs. But I think it's just too slow to sort of aim down the sights, and I just think because I usually aim down the sights even if I'm quite close combat, so I just sort of it helps me a lot. Um, I'm not like I don't always hip fire. It's kind of what I'm trying to say there. So assault rifles just a bit. They're not my favorite guns really. I always loved submachine guns. Pretty much every game, like Planet Side, whatever. Um, Now kill streaks. Fucking guard dogs. Everybody knows it. Everybody knew I was gonna say that pretty much first. They are so shit. And like when I say shit, I mean to have views on you. It's like what's the equivalent for Black Ops? I honestly, it's like a lodestar. Like it's just such an annoyance. Like it's incredibly overpowered. I'm not saying the lodestar was because it was quite. It's like at least the lodestar was a high up kill streak, and you know you had to earn to get it. Earn the kill streak. Whereas in this, all you need to do is get 5 points, whether that's capping a flag or whatever, and then you've got this guard dog that can like 360, like 480 spin, then jump 10 meters and just devour your face. It's fucking stupid. Like they turn on you so fast before you even notice it's a dog, especially on like sandy maps where it blends into the floor. Like they're so annoying. And I'm getting Facebook messaged. I don't know if that's going to turn up in the recording or not, but I really hope it doesn't. But yeah. So other kill streaks there are. I don't know how I feel about the IMS really. It's kind of like I think it's good, but considering the maps are quite big now, I'm not sure it's kind of as effective as it would be in Black Ops maps. So I'm sorry, I know I'm like comparing it to Black Ops a lot when I really shouldn't be, but like that's like pretty much all I have to go off. um, However, the satcoms I do like, and I assume most people will know by now, but I'll mention it quickly. They sort of the more satcoms you have up, your team has up, the better they are. So like the first one, I think it works on like a spotting kind of system. So if your teammate can see an enemy, he will show up on the map. The second one is like just base UAV. When you have a third satcom up on the map, you get this UAV scan, but it's really fast. And then the fourth one is kind of like a VSAT, but it uses sort of the UAV scan kind of technology, I guess. So it like scans across insanely, like really fast. So like it's pretty much a VSAT, but like it kind of jerks a little bit. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's intended, but I don't particularly like the four VSAT, the four Satcom VSAT thingy. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so kill streaks. What else is there? I got a maniac. That was pretty funny. I made about 7 people quit one match because they rejoined, realized I had a maniac, and still leave. And it was pretty funny. So that was quite enjoyable. Um, okay, so the new game modes. We had Blitz, Cranked, Hunted. I have not even played Hunted yet. I've not even like tried it once. Blitz, Cranked, Hunted, and Search and Rescue, which is pretty much Search and Destroy, but with dog tags. Um, Blitz, I actually really like Blitz. I know a lot of people don't seem to like it, like especially the people I've talked to like on Skype and stuff. They don't seem to enjoy it as much as sort of other game modes. I think it's honestly one of my favorite game modes. Because I like to capture the flag, but the one thing I didn't like with capture the flag was the respawn timers, because I'm too impatient. So I really like this, and I'm actually probably going to play quite a lot of Blitz, if I'm honest. Cranked is the 30-second timer after you get killed game mode. I do quite like it. It can get quite frustrating when you're just running around trying to find somebody. I do like that it sort of discourages camping. Well, it doesn't really discourage it, it just kills it, because you can't camp in Cranked. As soon as you get a kill, you have to like move and find somebody, otherwise you're just going to blow up. But see, you saw a dog there, just instantly murdered somebody. Um, so I do kind of like Cranked. I don't know how much I'll play of it, just because I don't know really. I just have sort of a weird feeling about it, whether I like it or not, and I can't really sort of tell almost whether I like it. So we'll see how it goes, and maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Hunted, as I said, haven't even played yet. Search and Rescue. Is, It's better than Search and Destroy. I'll definitely say that. I prefer Search and Rescue to Search and Destroy, because everybody knows I hated Search and Destroy. Search and rescue, it's okay. It's still, I still don't really like it because you can't play aggressive really, because you'll just die. And now I'm getting Skype message. This is just massive notification video. But yeah, so you like, if you run out, like, because that's why I can't get chem, and I'm getting fucking Skype called. Hang on, going do not disturb. Brilliant. But yeah, so if you kind of like, this is why I think I struggle with nuclears, chem strikes, etc. Because I can get the kills, but I play too aggressively and sometimes like stupidly. It's like, then I just die. And so I don't really like search and destroy, search and rescue, because when you die, obviously, if you in search and destroy, unless you get saved by a teammate, you're out then for the round. And I just don't like it. So I don't mind demolition. It's not against like the kind of arming bomb kind of thing. That's not what I like. Don't like. It's more to do with like not being able to respawn. I just think it's too slow and you can't. Yeah. So that's pretty much that. Quickly before the video ends is the maps. There's obviously going to be sort of the fan favorites and the ones everybody hates. Stonehaven, and yeah. So Stonehaven basically. That's one of the maps I just hate Stonehaven. Everybody does. Stonehaven Domination is one of the worst maps ever. But what is the map I do like? Is this one? I don't know what this one's called though. So yeah, this map, I like that one. The rest I don't really have an opinion on. I don't really like Flooded or Flood, whatever it's called, just because I can't tell which water's deep and which isn't, and I always drown. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoy my sort of short summary of Call of Duty Ghosts so far. Obviously I'm going to be doing more of it. I'm going to play a bit further, look at some guns, possibly do some gun reviews. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. If you did enjoy the video, guys, remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more. And yeah, follow me on Twitter for regular updates on all my videos. I've been Vandiana Gaming. Peace.